All right. So this is like my third time doing this video. First time I did it, the screen didn't record. Second time I did it, it was 20 minutes long. I was like, that's too long. So I'm gonna try and get this one done in under 10 minutes. All right. So let me minimize this. DJ gig scenario. All right. So basically, I'm gonna be using these four tools: Google and Facebook ads, landing page, homepage, lead capture, retargeting, email, and phone follow up. I know you know what a Google ad is and a Facebook ad. Um, Landing page versus homepage. Difference between landing page and a homepage. So homepage, everybody's got a homepage that has a website. That's basically just your basically your homepage. So like for example, this is my homepage. It's taking forever to load. Now, things that makes the homepage and landing page different are home pages usually, homepage, regular website, they usually have like, this menu up here. Um, just like, just a bunch of stuff on your homepage. Now, a landing page is going to be uh, focused. It's going to be strategically designed to have somebody do a specific action. So in this case, I want them to schedule a time to talk to me. So, I got my headline here, free. I provide the value, $99 value that they're getting for free. I got a video here, short video, minute and a half, some more words, some benefits here, clear benefits for them. And then, they fill this out. Now, as you see, there's nothing else they can do on the site. They can't click around and get lost because I just want them to take this specific action, filling this out. Lead capture, that's like the pop-ups. I'll go into that in a second. And retargeting, I'll also go into that in a second. Email, phone follow-up. Now the phone follow-up, you probably want to do that, be calling the people because you're the expert on the DJ thing. But email, I would be doing the email. At least as regards to this campaign, I would be doing that email. Now, this is just a scenario. I assumed a $10 a day budget, which is about $300 a month. Um, and these are for ads. Most of this is going to go towards Google ads, and maybe about $40 will go towards Facebook ads. And I'll get into the Facebook ads in a second. But most of this, about 85% of this is going to be going towards Google ads, and I'm talking about these things here. So type in Columbus DJ, these three companies pop up. Now these three people paid to be here. As you can see, it says ad right here at the top. And these are the people, these are the organic ranking, the ones that you were talking about, doing the SEO, which we will be doing that. But that just takes a long time to get to the top. But you can easily get to the top by paying a little bit of money right here, which is what I'm talking about doing in this campaign. And you also get ad placement down here when you pay. So when you pay to get an ad right here, this is a keyword. It's Columbus DJ. That's a keyword. So if somebody types in Columbus DJ, you pop up. There's going to be other keywords that we're going to try to target also. Like, for example, wedding DJs in Columbus. We would target that. Or even some of the surrounding area. Maybe someone wants Westerville, or Dublin. Whatever it is, those are keywords, and we're going to target those keywords. So when they type that in, your ad shows up right here. And like I said, this is the Google ad that I'm talking about right here. Now, you want these to be appealing because you want people to click on them. These people did a good job, $300 off. That always gets people interested, saying a specific dollar amount that they can save. This is appealing to people who want a list of DJs to choose from, top 20 DJs in Columbus. So you really want this to be appealing. And of course, I'm going to be handling all that, making this ad dope, making it look hot so people actually click on it. So we're going to be putting about $10 a day towards that. And that's dope because you're only being shown to people who have already shown an interest in needing or wanting a DJ. which is dope, you know. So that's going to increase the chances that they're going to click on your ad and increase the chances that they're going to be customers because these people are ready to buy because they're actively searching for exactly what you have. So cost per website click. So $10 a day, they're going to show it to a bunch of people throughout the day, $10 a day. Now, let's say we're going to assume that we get about 8 clicks during that day, which would be about $1.25. That would break down to about $1.25 per click if we're spending $10. So, and that's about average. About $1 to about $1.60 is about what's going to be average for you. So I just went ahead and went in the middle, $1.25 per click. That's going to generate 240 clicks throughout the month, right? Based on this $300. Now, those are people who are clicking from your Google ad to the landing page that I built for you. Now, of those 240 people, about 20% of them will convert into leads. What's a lead? A lead is just somebody who gives you some type of information that you can, contact them again on. Because this is so important because most people that go to your website are not going to come back, you know, especially not for like a DJ. Like if you were like a news outlet, then of course they would continually go to it. But for a DJ, most people aren't just going to be checking your website out. The only reason they would go to your website is when they're looking for a DJ. You know what I mean? So most people aren't going to come back. So it's really important to turn those visitors into leads to get some type of way to continue to market to those people. And we got two ways of doing that. The first way is a lead capture form. Somehow we're going to get their email or their phone number. Now, this is a website I got here by clicking, I think it was this. Yeah, I think it was this one. I clicked on here. Now, these people are in Cleveland, but they showed up even though I put in Columbus, DJ, because they probably have their targeting for, geographically based. So Google knows that I live, or I used to live in Akron. I just moved to Detroit, but Google hasn't caught up with that. Based on my search history, Google still thinks that I live in Akron. So these people are showing this ad here at the top, even though I typed in Columbus DJ. So I go to their homepage. Now this homepage is okay. You really want, this is called a call to action. This is really important because you want to tell people exactly what they should do. You shouldn't leave it up to them to figure out what they should do when they're on your site. So this is all about checking availability. I click to check availability. It takes me down here. I can request a brochure for additional information. If I did that, I would become a lead because they got my email and they know something about me. Or I can become a lead by calling, see if my date applies, see if my date is free. Most people aren't going to want to call, but a lot of people will feel comfortable filling out this form. This is a form to check to see whether the date is available. Now, this is okay. Unfortunately, though, they're missing out on the people who don't know their date already, and chances are, once I learn my date, I'm not going to come back to this exact site because chances are I went to about 6 or 7 different sites, you know. So I most likely won't come back to them, and they have then lost out on that business. Now, what they should do is what we're going to do is they should offer this $200 off as a coupon, even an expiring coupon, like good for 6 months or whatever, because most of the time people come to your site, their event is within 6 months, so that works. So you give us your email address, we're going to ship you this, lock you in, and ship you this, or email you this coupon for $200 off our service of $800, which would give you the price of $600. And what that would look like, something like this. This is a pop-up, good looking pop-up. Yours will look similar to this, but the pop-up would say something about locking in that $200 coupon, in exchange for your name and your email address. Give some benefits of why you're the better DJ than everyone else. And bam, they do that. We got them in the system. Now, every week or every 2 weeks, we send them a reminder, send them something about, DJ, something about like, hey, check out this party we just did. It's dope. A quick video or whatever, book yours today. Whatever it is, that's going to drastically increase the chances and likelihood of them becoming a customer because, um, you know, it's been proven, buyer psychology, that the buyer is going to need about 5 to 7 touch points with you before they become a customer. And that's how we get those touch points, by things like email follow up, also by retargeting, which I'm going to get into next. So if you're just hoping that somebody goes to your website and right then books, that's usually not going to happen. That almost never happens. So this is how you bridge that gap. Now, so 48 people, 20% of these 240 people will become leads. That was people who gave us their information in exchange for whatever we were giving them. And that would equate to about $6.25 per lead, because 20%, that means about 1 out of every 5 people who come to your site will become a lead. So you just times that cost per click times 5, you get that 625. Now, this is where the money comes in, because of those 48 leads, 20% of them on average are going to become your customer. That's going to produce for you about 10 new customers. This is like 9.6 because it did 20% of 48, but rounded up to 10. So about 10 new gigs from that $300 that you spent on ads. But the win is right here. Having a good ad that leads to a nice landing page, a good landing page that effectively communicates the value that you're going to provide to the customer and gives them an enticing offer in which they give up their email address to lock in. And then we follow that up with email or a phone call, and also retargeting. Now, what retargeting is, this is kind of new within the last year and a half to online marketing. Retargeting is like when you type in, like for me, I go to Amazon and I say, hey, I'm looking for a digital camera, whatever. I look up digital cameras. When I'm going through the internet, even if I'm not on Amazon's website, I continue to see Amazon ads on, say, ESPN's website, on, hey, look at this camera. That's retargeting. I've shown interest in one place, and it kind of follows me or stalks me through the internet, showing me relevant ads, So that's what we're going to be doing. And the easiest way, or the most effective way to do that, is by retargeting people on Facebook. So Facebook has a thing called a pixel. Pixel is just a line of code that I'll put on the website or the landing page. And whenever someone is logged into Facebook, which everybody is logged into Facebook, and they go to your website, then they'll automatically be pixeled, and Facebook will make a note and say, hey, this guy went to your page, or all these people went to your page. So then when they get on Facebook, later on, maybe a couple of days later or whatever, they will then start to see ads from your company, and we'll make up the ad. I'll make up the ad, and they'll begin to see ads. This is a Facebook ad. Now, we get the best results with videos, so it'll probably be a video ad. But that's cool because that's another touch point. You know what I mean? And that keeps them aware of you. And it gives you a sense of preeminence because they're seeing you everywhere. So in their mind, you're becoming more and more of a good choice to go with. And that's really cheap. So like I said, about $30 a month, $40 a month will be spent on retargeting on Facebook. And that's dope. So that's how retargeting works. And these people, this thing up here, this tells me whether they have a Facebook pixel installed, and they don't. Now here, this is my landing page. You see it lit up. It's blue now. I have 2 pixels. I just got 2 because it's complicated. You're going to need at least about 3 different pixels to segment them into different type of groups of interest, but I'll get into that another day. But this basically, whenever this lights up blue, that means somebody has a pixel on here. So they're capturing people's information. I'm capturing people's Facebook information. So when someone comes to my landing page or my website, I got it on my website too, I'll know, and then I can retarget them on Facebook, which is super, super cheap and really effective. And that's what I want to do for you. So let's get back to okay. Now, so that's going to produce 10 gigs. Now, I assume that it would be about $400 value of a gig based on those people charging $800 and giving people a $200 off. So that was $600. So I just went low and went $400 for value of a gig. If we bring you in 10 gigs, that's about $4,000 of revenue based off of this $300 ad spend. Now this over here, this is called a marketing funnel. Top of the funnel is the ad. People see the ad, first thing they do. Middle of the funnel, they click on the ad, go to the landing page. Landing page is middle of the funnel. Towards the bottom of the funnel, they become a lead based on lead capture software that I use, like pop-ups or retargeting, and then bottom of the funnel, we follow up with email or a phone call, and they either become a customer or not. This is called a marketing funnel, and you fund your funnel with your ad spend, money you spend on ads, which in this case is $300, which produced 10 booked gigs, 10 new customers for you, average value of $400. That's $4,000 of new revenue. You spent $300 ad budget, so that should be $3,700. But like I said, it's based on 9.6 instead of 10. So you get total earn after those expenses would be about $3,700 from your $300 ad spend, and of course, whatever we would work out for me to charge for this also. Now, this is really where you win at business. Like I always say, you could have the best restaurant, but if you're not bringing customers, if you don't have any marketing, good marketing, you're not bringing customers into your restaurant, you're not going to make any money, no matter how good your steak is. And of course you'll get some from referral, but you can't build a business off referral anymore, at least not a scalable business. This is dope because it's predictable. When we do this, when we get this running, these numbers are going to stay pretty much the same. They'll vary from time to time, but they'll pretty much be in line with this for the most part. And it's dope because you can scale this up. Let's say you can handle 30 gigs, 30 book gigs. You can just, put in more money. You know what I mean? Using the same ad, same landing page, and you get more results. You know what I mean? And it's dope. This is dope because once we get this working, you can scale your business up to whatever level that you want to. You know what I mean? And that's really where the value comes in. And that's the value that I provide to my clients, is delivering customers to them, basically on a silver platter. We can turn this on, turn this off whenever we want, scale it up, or scale it back whenever we see fit. These numbers, this $1.25, this 20% conversion rate of the website clicks, and this 20% conversion rate of the leads, this is where my talent comes in. So the better I do at making the ad hot, making the landing page dope and effective, and doing the lead capture and retargeting good, the higher these numbers are going to be. You know what I mean? So let's say that we convert 30% of the website visitors into leads instead of 20%. That's 4 more gigs. That's 4 more gigs based on the 10% improvement of this conversion rate here at the middle of the funnel. So, which means about $2,000 more for you. So it's dope. You know what I mean? And this is basically how I make my money. And more importantly, how I make money for the business owners and for you, the business owner. So yeah, so I hope that cleared up everything. I would be responsible for making all of this stuff. That would there would be like a setup fee, but the setup fee would probably be about $300 or so, and then that's a one-time setup fee because I mean once we have it set up, we just run traffic to it, and it works. Um, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But basically, this is how I make money, and this is also, like I said, I like this better than just doing SEO because it's scalable, it's predictable. With SEO, Google changes the algorithm so much. There's plenty of stories, people going from the first page to the third page overnight. You know what I mean? And nothing has changed for them, just Google's algorithm changed. So this is really where you want to be at. And the SEO, like I said, we'll still do that. That's still dope. You're still going to get customers from that. But paid advertising is really where you win in business nowadays. So I hope I cleared everything up. If you got any more questions, let me know. And it looks like this was 20 minutes again. All right. Peace.